God bless you, child of God. I know by the grace of God you are doing well. Today I came to continue with the message I shared with you some few days ago concerning why they don't like you. And on my first episode, I spoke about the reason why they don't like you. So today I'm going to go into the part two. The first one was on the physical aspect, and today I am going to go into the spiritual aspect of it. You see, and the first point that I will be tackling on is that they hate you because you have Jesus Christ. And if you go into to John chapter 15 verse 23 to 25, Jesus made it emphatically that although they hated him, they will hate us because of him. So most of the time, people see that because you have some special grace on your life, you have some special breed of oil on your life, it drives people to hate you. Sometimes they might be fighting against you for no reason. They might be going against you in all areas of your life just because you have Jesus Christ with you. So Jesus said to the apostle that the way they are hating me, the way they've stood up against me, that is the same way they are going to stand against you. They are going to hate you for no reason. So when you read Psalm 25 verse 19, David said that, consider my enemies, for they are many, and they hate me with cruel hatred. They hate me with cruel hatred. Just draw my attention to the way Joseph's brothers hated him for no apparent reason. They hated Joseph because they saw that Joseph's future is a threat to them. So they hated him to the extent of his own siblings trying to eliminate him. They tried to kill Joseph because they saw that Joseph's future is a threat to them. Today, maybe your own brothers are raising up against you. Today, maybe those that you thought that when you are in trouble, you can look up to them. They have all risen up against you. This is what David is saying. They hate me with a cruel hatred, to the extent of even praying that you would die miserably. That is how their hatred are. So Joseph's brothers did a bit when they wanted to bury him alive. They wanted to bury him with his dreams, because Joseph had a dream according to Genesis chapter 37. Joseph's dream was that his brothers will bow down before him. So in order not to live to see Joseph become a great person in which they will bow before him, they decided and plotted that they are going to kill him. Today, maybe your brother doesn't understand why things are going on well for you. Maybe they see that the grace and favor on your life is mightier than what they are experiencing. So all that they are trying to do is just to make sure that they've made your life miserable. They are hating you for no reason. This is one of the major reasons why they hate you. They say that your future is a threat to them. The second point that I am going to embark on is that sometimes you try to expose yourself to them. You try to let them know your plans. So in which you are telling them your plans, they stand on it to fight against you. Joseph's brothers, when Joseph had a dream and he didn't talk to them about the dream that he had, there is no way they would have known the plan God had for him. Most of us, we have been able to expose the plan God had for us to our own brothers and sisters, and through that it has made them hate us. You will see that your own blood brother, your own blood sister will hate you for no reason. It is because most of the time when any good thing is happening in your life, you are in a haste to tell them. When God reveals something to you, when someone gives you a promise, they are there, they are not receiving any promises from people. So you go and tell them that this is what this person has told me. So in order, when they sit down, they assess themselves and ask themselves, why is it that I am not receiving the kind of favor my sister, my brother is receiving? Why is it that always this guy will be welcoming great people, men with higher altitude, higher authority in their lives, and we don't welcome anyone? So they will guard up against you. They will try to, set a cartel in which they will fight against you to the extent instead of going to see some false prophet and some priest just to make sure that they will try to make your life miserable because you are a threat to them. Joseph brothers didn't go and see any false prophet or any priest or anyone or any malam or any sort of that, but they themselves planned that our brother future is a threat to us. So the only thing we can prevent that dream, that future from happening, is that we will kill him. I don't know how now you are feeling now. It's like everyone around you hates you. They see a great favor on you, so they hate you for no reason. Now everyone, even the church that you attend, some elders hate you because you are receiving some favors that they think that you shouldn't have received. The work in which you are in, everyone in your department hates you because they think that the favors you are receiving is much higher than them. So they hate you with cruel hatred. Sometimes some even go to the extent of sending sicknesses. Sometimes they plan that a car will crash so that you will die. Sometimes they'll go and buy sickness and bring it into your life so that you will not even be able to walk and come back to that work again. The reason why they hate you is that you have a great favor on your life. Bible said after Jacob sold a cloth made of many colors for Joseph, Joseph started, he started dreaming. So they saw that your dream is a threat to them. So now all that they are doing is just to make sure that they will fight against you. So if you read Psalm 69, verse number 4, David said, they hate me without a cause. So they will hate you. And sometimes you sit down, you will be asking yourself, why is it that my own brothers, my own sisters hate me? My own mother, my own father hates me. Sometimes you'll be asking yourself questions that, what have I done wrong that is making them hate me to that extent? Sometimes you ask yourself that, my work, what have I done wrong? The house that I live, what have I done wrong? Sometimes you try to contemplate it in your mind to find out the reason why people hate you, the reason why people don't like you, the reason why they don't want to hear your name. And you come to the end that you have not done anything wrong to them. I am drawing your attention to this thing. Sometimes sit down and ask yourself. When you ask yourself and you see that you've done no wrong, the only option that you let it come into your mind is that maybe you are a threat to them. I've been hammering on Jephthah's story on most of my series. Why is it that Jephthah's own brothers decided to drive him out of his father's house? Because they saw that Jephthah is a threat to them. Jephthah was a threat to them. So they decided that they are going to drive him out of his own father's house. When someone went to anoint someone in the house of Jesse, according to 1 Samuel chapter 16, you will come to realization that even the father himself never remembered that there is a boy called David in the wilderness taking care of his sheep. Sometimes when good things are coming in the family, they try to take your name off the list. When you the work you find yourself in, when they are trying to award people or reward people for the good work that they've done, they see that you are on top of it, but because of hatred, they will not even mention your name. One thing that I want to tell you is that when you see that all these things are happening in your life, don't give up on your hope. Don't give up pursuing. Don't give up doing the best you can. You see, the only thing I will tell you is sometimes remain to keep silent. Remember to keep silent. Most of us, we talk a lot. Sometimes when the thing is cooking, you will be telling people that I'm cooking rice. I am cooking, I'm pursuing. You will be telling people about, the thing that is cooking. You don't let it finish boiling, then you will be exposing yourself so that you will draw attention to yourself, and later on you will come to realization that all the things that you said, nothing happened. Most of us are facing promise and fail not because of anything. There are people who are secret enemies. They are laughing friends. They will laugh with you, but they hate you. That is why David said in Psalm 40 verse 10 to 11, verse 9 and 10 that, my friend whom with I eat with you, I do everything with you, I go out and come in with you, but you have lifted your heels against me. I want you to check the kind of brothers you have. I want you to check the kind of sisters you have. I want you to check the kind of men of God you have in your life that you call spiritual fathers. I want you to check the kind of people, you cry and share your problems to. Some may be your secret enemies you might not know. Some of them may be people who are praying and wishing for your downfall, because they see that the favor on you is greater than them. That is why Joseph's own brothers wanted to eliminate him. They want to cut his life short, because Joseph was a threat to them. They didn't remember David because they didn't see that. They saw that David, it can't be possible. But at the end of the day, it was David God has chosen. But the family wanted to divert that kingship to someone. Today I came to talk to you about your life. Sometimes you try to sit down and you will be asking so many questions related to your life and why you keep on missing so many opportunities. Be careful with your tongue. David said they hate me without a cause. They don't want to see his face because they saw that David is a threat. He said, my enemies, those who hate me, they are more than the hairs on my head. Those who hate David, never assume that people love you. People are laughing with you, so they love you and they want to have something doing with you. Some of them are your enemies whom you don't know. Some of them are people who are wishing that you will fall in a pit. Some of them are people who are wishing that you are in a grave by now. Some of them are people who are wishing that by now you have been diagnosed with HIV positive. You have been diagnosed and you have been knocked down with stroke. They don't want to see you progress. He said, my enemy, those who hate me with a cruel hatred, they are plenty than the hair on my head. Never assume that people love you. Never assume that because they share some things with you, it means that they love you to the moon. Most of them doesn't want to see you progress. Most of them, when you try to tell them the good news that is about to happen in your life, you will see that their face, their demeanor, everything have changed because they are not in agreement with the good news you are telling them. Just be careful with your life. These are one of the reasons why. First, you have Jesus Christ. The second one is because of the favor on your life. Because of the grace on your life. They hate you. You see, one thing you have to know is that immediately Moses was born, there was a decree that they should kill every male child from day 1 to 6 years. They should kill every male child because a certain Messiah was born in the land of Egypt who was going to deliver the Israelites. People have stood up against you because they see that because of you there shall be a deliverance in the family. Because of you, God is going to move that family, that curse on the family from there. So because of that, they are rising up against you. Because of that, they don't want to see you progress. Every day you are going to hospital. Every day you see yourself that you are having nightmares, series of bad dreams. You will be dreaming and seeing that people are having sex with you. All because they don't want to see that you will make it in life. All because they don't want to see that everything is working out for your good. This is what I'm telling you. If you want to make a meaningful impact, you are going to face such people, but don't give up. They are attacking you left and right, physically, spiritually. Everything is working out for you for bad. Things are not happening the way you want them to happen because your future is a threat to them. Today I came to speak the mind of God to you. This is one of the major reasons why they hate you. When you see that your character is okay, you are not doing anything that will cause people to hate you, then you need to know that there are some enemies in the realms who are fighting against you, who hate to see that you have welcomed some good news in your life. If Joseph was going to become great person, is it not the same family members who are going to benefit from it? But they decided to prevent Moses, prevented Joseph from becoming who God has said he will become. Through Joseph, God said, I'm going to, lift the Israelites from where they are to at another level. And this people, his own brothers said they are not going to allow. Sometimes some saying that, you see, my family and those and that and that and that. Not all of them mean you well. If you read the Bible, you will see that it was Esau's own mother who prayed that the blessing that his father was going to give him should be diverted to his younger brother. Sometimes people talk about prophecy. I know prophecy was involved, but you see, it has to pass through some people. And the mother, who was supposed to love the two of them and talk to the father about it, diverted the blessing. Don't assume that the fact that your mom gave birth to you means that she loves you. The fact that your father gave birth to you, that he loves you. Most of them are our secret enemies. Some of the parents who gave birth to you don't want us to go above the level in which they reach. So their mission is that we will become miserable. To the extent of some parents can tell their children, you don't know how we manage to, if you want to make it, you have to struggle. Meanwhile, they have the financial muscles to help the child to move on. But because of hatred, because they don't want their child to enjoy the kind of life the child is supposed to enjoy, so they will try to, leave everything onto you so that you'll be fighting for yourself. Through it, most people couldn't stand. Today, I came to talk to you. Just be very careful. David said, they hate me without a cause. Be my enemy, or see, they that will destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully, are mighty. Those who are trying to destroy him, they are mighty than him. When he pass through left, they will pass right. Wherever he will pass, the enemies will appear. They will show themselves up. They don't want to live and see anything good working out for David. They are mighty. They consult spirit in higher places. That is why Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12 says that we've not got with flesh and blood, but principalities, witches and wizards, spirit in higher places, and those that we cannot even see with our eyes. They've combined with these people and they want to mess up your life. Today I came to speak as a prophet of God. Any laughing enemy with you who is living with you, may God expose them to you in the name of Jesus Christ. All those who are hating you, who have turned to become your enemies because of the glory, because of the favor of God on your life, and they are still living and going out and coming in with you, may God expose them to you in the name of Jesus Christ. Genesis chapter 50 verse 20. Bible said, and Joseph told his brothers that, you meant it for evil, but God meant it to be good. Today, every evil that they are trying to do to you, every stone they are trying to throw at you, anything that they are using to hurt your life because of your future, because of the glory, because you have God with you, I pray for you today that may God use it and turn it into a blessing for you. May He use it to turn into your breakthrough. In the mighty name of Jesus Christ, every spiritual battle that you've been battling, be it spiritual marriage, be it some attack, series of attacks that you are facing, anyone who has ganged up with some people just to make sure that they made your life miserable, may God expose them. May God grant you victorious in the name of Jesus. Any prophet who has stood up cursing you, pronouncing evil words on your life, I pray, as God said, that I am not a man who will say something and will not do. Everything that he has saying concerning your life, may God send it back to the sender. In the name of Jesus, I decree on your life that you are not going to remain the same. When you see that all odds are against you, just look up. Just look up to the Father. Consult Him. According to the Bible said the poor man cried unto the Lord, and He heard him and delivered him from all his afflictions. As I pray for you, may God deliver you from all your afflictions. Every problem that you've tried to solve with your might, I pray, and you have not gained victory, I pray, may God step in and fight for you in the name of Jesus Christ. May God give you the divine strength that He gave to Samson to defeat some of his enemies. May God give you that divine strength to overcome all your enemies, all your foes, adversaries in the name of Jesus Christ. Every anxiety that you're going through tormenting your mind, I pray, may God deliver you from it. This is the reason why. They hate you for no reason. But with God on your side, you shall surely triumph over them. God bless you, and see you another time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.